Hello, friends. Welcome to the stream. Happy Thursday. Okay, we good. Just uploaded an Instagram story that I have started streaming. How is everyone today? Dogs have joined me down here. Things are going well. Apologies for the slight delay in starting. I usually don't start 20 minutes later than I usually or am supposed to. But most of the time I start the stream around the time that I'm supposed to. And then I start about 10 minutes later. So we're only 10 minutes late, so we're fine. Hello. Natalie, welcome to the stream. Just in time for dinner and a playthrough. Heck yes. Kim, hello, welcome to the stream. I said apologies for the slight delay. Natalie says, how rude. LOL, JKs. Nix9755, welcome to the stream. How are you? Recovering from a migraine. This change in temperature is brutal. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, Kim. I have had my fair share of migraines, and they are not fun. Hope you are all well. I am good. So I just freshly had a shower. Desperately needed it before I showed my face on a live stream. And I feel great. There's nothing like a good shower to make you feel better about yourself. Annoyingly seem to have gotten elbow burstitis? What is that? Burstitis? Very annoying when you realize how often you rest your elbow on the table. Yeah, that would be very annoying. Glad to finally catch another stream. Hello, George. Welcome to the stream. How are you? How's it going? First time here? Nix, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it. For some reason, I think I recognize your username. Have you like commented on any videos or something? For some reason, your username looks familiar. Cleanliness next to godliness, yep. Bursitis? Bursitis? I'm very sorry, but your abbreviation still does not help me. I am not good at reading English. Ella agreed, had one when I got home. I mean, you can't go outside this week without having one after. Dripping mess. Yeah, it's crazy hot out. It also, again, smells like smoke, so pretty sure there is continuous wildfires still that is affecting air quality, which is not great for our health either. Mostly wanted to see you pronounce something. Well, there you go. It wasn't good. Wasn't good at all. Also, why does this always... Is my audio okay? Please let me know if it's okay. I literally have to, I think, put my mic right up here like this, which is kind of unfortunate because I'm going to have to build out my fountain and I need space for my fountain. I'm going to be making a big fountain, you know? I'm very excited, which, speaking of, a huge thank you to the Op Games for sponsoring today's stream. Appreciate it very, very much. You guys saw that I did a stream a few weeks ago of Bhutan, Life in the Rainforest. Love that game. Definitely recommend you check that one out. But the Op is now also coming out with another game in this kind of line of games. They're all in the same sized box, which I love. And they are all very like puzzly. So this one here is Fountains. It is not quite out yet. If you go to the link that is in the chat or down in the description box if you're watching this after as a video, it will take you to the Op website, but it says coming soon because Fountains is getting released later in August. So late August, keep your eye out for Fountains. It will be released on the Op website and then I believe to retail around you as well. So check out your friendly local game store, online game store, all the things. I'm sure will have Fountains. So this game can be played 1 to 5 players, which is awesome. In the solo game, I don't know if you guys, you'll probably be able to see, but the solo mode is called Race Against the Machine, which is funny because I love Rage Against the Machine. And right before I read that sentence, I literally thought it was Rage Against the Machine this whole time. But then I reread it and it is actually Race Against the Machine. So this isn't as funny as I thought it was going to be. I'm going to say the solo mode is called Rage Against the Machine, okay? So just change this this C here, which actually let me switch you guys here. Change this C to a G, okay? Okay. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. It's more funny in my head now. So, we're playing this solo today. I'm very excited. Ooh, from Brazil. Very nice. Welcome from Brazil. That's awesome. I made it. Hello, living an eclectic life. How are you? Those are thick titles. Tiles. Those are thick tiles. They are. It's actually a very cool, like product or like material. That's the word I was looking for. Very cool material. It's kind of like if you've ever had, we use this a lot in college because I went to school for interior decorating. And when we did a lot of like different projects, we had to use this thing called foam core, which this is kind of like foam core. Basically, it has like a nice thick paper side on both sides. And then the center is made out of like foam. And I love it. It's so cool. So it's like thick and squishy and like super light. I love it because we will be in this game actually like layering our fountains and it just ends up looking really pretty. So whoever thought of using this kind of material, very smart. What's a good single player table card game for beginners? I'm sorry if you answered this before. I'm severely agoraphobic and don't know many people to talk to. Oh, you're totally fine, Mondo. Welcome to the stream, by the way. That's a great question. I personally really enjoy like small card games. So specifically solo, actually. So I'm trying to think of like some smaller card games that I really enjoy solo. There is one called For Northwood, which is a solo trick-taking game. It is a little bit more difficult to find, I have discovered. So that's like one that I always recommend, but I know that it's hard to find. Another solo card game that I really enjoy, there's one called Fate Flipped Washed Ashore. Penny, can we stop scratching, please? Thank you. There's a game called Fate Flipped Washed Ashore, which Fate Flipped is like the series of games. There are more than just the Washed Ashore one. But Washed Ashore is the only one that I have gotten my hands on, and I really enjoy it. It's like you're stuck on a island, and you're like trying to survive on the island. Has really fun gameplay, but it also has a really cool story that you're going along. So yeah, Fate Flip Washed Ashore, really enjoy that. Also a lot of button shy games. They're like little 18 card games. There are a bunch of different ones. They're not necessarily Penny. Stop. Oh my goodness. What a girl. They're not necessarily all just like typical card games. They actually implement the cards into like tile laying in a way as well. So definitely recommend Fate Flipped. I definitely recommend a bunch of the button shy games. And I'm sure there's lots of other people in here chiming in with some different games. Oh yes, Reforest, absolutely fantastic solo card game. 20 Strong is a card game, but also has some dice in it. It's a very challenging game in my opinion, but if you're looking for that kind of like monster battler game, 20 Strong is very good as well. Kinfire Delve is really great. That one's a slightly bigger box, as well as Witchcraft is a slightly bigger box as well, but they're still both card games, really fun ones. Killing in the name of fountains. Killing in the name of fountains. So funny. Was about to say, would have loved it to be Rage Against the Machine. Yes. Oh, hello, Vortac. Welcome to the stream. I'm very out of order with reading these comments, so apologies. I'm actually here for once. Pariah. Hello. Paria. How are you, Ryan? How's it going? Okay, they need those as coasters. Pretty cool, eh? They're really nice. Like, they would actually work really nice as coasters, to be honest. Like, even this one right here. Like, because there's the starting circles, and then there's also the circles that you can add. But these ones all have, like, fish and stuff on them, so I think they would make really good coasters. Ooh, Earthborn Rangers is a good solo cozy game, but it can be on the more complicated side of rules. Also 20 strong, as Kim said. Yeah, so Earthborn Rangers is a card game, but it's definitely a sprawling card game where there's a lot of cards. If you're really into, like, stories and, like, more... If you've ever heard of, like, a campaign game, that's kind of what it is, where you're, like, going through a whole story and finding out things with different cards. I've never played Earthborn Rangers, but it has been one that I've been interested in. Oh, but forget for beginners, Food Chain Island, Ugly Griffin Inn. Yeah, so both of those are button shy games. Both fantastic button shy games. Oh, I also love Bargain Quest. I need to play Bargain Quest. I really am interested in that one. Hey Jenna, I'm very excited for this game. I'll probably get it once it's in retail. Nadia, hello, welcome to the stream. I'm excited to play it. This one seems like a very, like, satisfying game and a very unique game because, as you guys can tell by all of the different shapes, it's very cool how they're gonna fit together. Basically, you have these, like, dark kind of brick spots on the corners, and basically those brick spots just need to be touching another brick spot. So the specific ways that you're going to be able to connect these different tiles is really unique just because of the shape of them and stuff like that. So yes, very excited for this one. You have to buy the solo mode separate, but it's great. Yeah, so I have seen that you get, like, a little solo mode box for Bargain Quest. Aw, I think we need to have some gaming sessions, Jenna. Carrie and I miss you. I would love to. Honestly, Ryan, I have a pretty, like, open schedule for the most part in September and October, so would love to schedule a game day. Except for at the end of October, we're planning, like, some sort of cottage weekend, so whenever that happens to happen. Earthborn is heavy campaign game. Yeah, for sure. Bargain Quest was my first kind of gateway game. I have all the content for it, and it's what got me into board games. Oh, I love that. I thought you said Barbie Quest. LOL, but I try that. Good evening, Jenna. I am here to politely harass. Hello, Brian. How are you? We're talking about Barbie Quest, you know, the new game. Ooh, yum. Can make you some good espresso drinks. Yum. We actually just recently had some friends over, and we did, like, a coffee tasting, and it was super fun. One of our friends, he actually works at a cafe, and he's, like, super into coffee and stuff, so we ended up doing, like, a semi, like, professional coffee tasting. It was a lot of fun. I mean, I would totally play a game called Barbie Quest. Honestly, same. Someday, maybe I can visit Canada and play some games. Yeah, for sure. That would be a lot of fun. You go around like in the film. Hi, Barbie. Would love that. Okay, so we are going to get right into this playthrough of fountains, which I am going to quickly kind of go through how the game is played. Basically, like I said, we are playing against the like AI, the machine. They are going to be moving this cog around. They're going to start on this spot, and they're just going to, on their turn, move one space clockwise on their turn. And they are simply just going to take whatever tile they land on. Also, if they land on one of these 3 colored spaces, there's going to be some sort of scoring. That also applies to me when I am moving something. So basically what is going to happen is on my turn, I can move one of these 3 pawns 1 to 3 spaces. So I can move this 1. Whenever you have a pawn there, you're going to skip over it. So I'd go 2 and then 3, because I would also skip over this one. And then I would take a tile. You can move 1 to 3 spaces, like I said. So I could have just moved 1 or 2, but I moved 3. I would take this tile here, and then I would add it into my fountain. If I ever on my turn have the pawn of the same color land on the same colored spot, which let me zoom you guys in to this here. So if this green pawn, oopsie, ever lands on this green space, that is going to trigger the scoring. So there's going to be different scoring for each of these 3 things. You have the lily pad scoring, you have the water or the pool scoring, or you have the fish or koi scoring. So those are going to have some different scoring here based off of your fountain at that time. So this is going to happen both when I land on the same colored spot, or if the AI lands on the same colored spot. So on my turn, I am moving one of these 3 pawns 1 to 3 spaces. Wherever I land, I will place that specific piece into my fountain if that piece has coins on them. So this one right here has a little collection of coins. I'm going to right away score 5 victory points. That is the same for the AI as well. So if they ever take a tile that has coins on it, they are going to gain 5 victory points right away. And then if I land on this spot here, this spot is connected, where the cog is actually starting, is connected to this spot here, which if I land here with one of these pawns, I'm going to be able to choose one of these kind of, I forget what they're called, but like they're additional tiles that you can place on top. I think they're just called tiles. Tokens. It's a token. Ma'am, we need to get whatever you're scratching checked out, baby girl. Penny keeps on like scratching on her face. Penny, baby girl, please. No more. Is it really itchy? Aw. What was I gonna say? So if I land here, I'm gonna take one of these tokens and add it onto one of my tiles, which some tiles are going to have, or all tiles are going to have some tiles are going to have empty spaces. So I don't know if you guys can see, but this one here has an empty spot right here. I can add a token to that empty spot, or I can add a token on top of another icon. Excuse me. Ma'am. Stop itching. Hi all, I need this game. Hello Joe, welcome to the stream. Isn't it so beautiful? I'm obsessed. So yes, basically our starting little thing here does have 4 empty spots. But I will get into like the nitty gritty of like the exact scoring of each of these different spots, and then also the specific rules when it comes to placing down your fountain pieces, because basically you are going to need to have a flowing source of water to each of the pools. If a pool does not have a source of water, it is going to get one of these little like algae pieces So it's basically that pool of water is kind of going bad because there's no flowing water. Excuse me. Sorry, apologies for coughing. Hello, everyone. Finally catching my second live stream. Excited to be here. Hello, Alan. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Thank you so much for joining. All right. I really hate that you can see my microphone here. Stagnant water. Makes sense. Yep, exactly. Love that the fountain places have different shapes. Yeah. Very cute. Okay. So, we're going to get right into it. I am the first player. Sent you a pic of our coffee setup. Ooh. Cool, cool. I don't know why I'm coughing. I'm not even sick. I think because I'm like trying to talk as loud as possible because my freaking mic doesn't like to pick up my voice. Hi, Walter. How's it going, bud? Were you in the office? Yeah? If you need to go to the bathroom, you ask Daddy. Go tell Daddy you need to go to the bathroom. Go upstairs. Go tell him. I'm busy. Joe! Okay. So like I said, I am going to be the first player. So I get to decide what I want to do first. And I do know that the AI is going to be moving one space. They are going to be collecting this tile here. And right away, we are going to be scoring for lily pads, I believe. I just want to make sure that... Yeah, so when the machine ends its movement on a bonus token space of the basin board, it draws fountain tiles from these spaces containing the other basin pawns. Huh? Oh, the bonus token space. So that's that spot. Please hold. Yeah. So the machine will always trigger rewards when it ends its movement on the white, blue, or green space of the basin board. This occurs whether or not there's a pawn on that space. The associated rewards will always be triggered. So we are going to, on their turn, be scoring for our lily pads. So I think my best option is to take this one here because this one has 2 lily pads on it. So that's going to mean that I'm going to score 2 victory points. So I do think I'm going to take this one. But what one do I want to move? I can go 1, 2. And then I will take this one. And we are going to connect it here. So I can connect it to any one of these 4 kind of areas that I want to. I just have to make sure that I'm connecting the water source and also that these 2 dark brown spots are connected to 2 dark brown spots. So it'll always just make it so you're always pretty much connecting that there. So you couldn't do this because these brown spots are not touching. So you have to do that. I do think that like the brown brick spots touching is just an easier way to explain connecting the tiles. But it's pretty straightforward that you're just most of the time trying to connect the water sources. But there are going to be times where maybe, because like this one here, there's no opening. I can still do this, but if you guys can see, this water source is not actually flowing into this pool here. So this would be considered 2 separate pools. Thankfully, this spot does have jets. This icon here is a jet. We have 1 jet that starts in our like main pool. But if this pool here didn't have any jets, it wouldn't be connected to this jet. So therefore, this tile would get one of these tokens, but it also has its own jets. So it's fine. All right. So I am going to place, let's go. I kind of want my fountain to be pretty, you know? I'm kind of like, I'm so tempted to like make my fountain as beautiful as possible. But I know like game-wise, that's probably not the best thing to do. But I'm tempted to just make it pretty. I thought the quote in my head was, water is the essence of wetness and wetness is the essence of beauty. But it's moisture, not water. Anyways. Oh, that's so funny. We had to show Jenna that scene because last gameplay, I went merman and she was like, why'd you say it like that? I mean, I guess it's an older film now. What film is that? I still don't remember. Okay, so that is my turn. I have placed, this tile is going to get flipped back over. I'm going to zoom you guys back out. And it is now the AI's turn. So they are going to move one space to here. They are going to right away pick up this here. They don't have any coins that are going to get them victory points right now. They just have some fish that are potentially going to get them some victory points. But the AI doesn't actually build a fountain. They just simply take the tile and then we're just going to put it over here for them. So I'm just going to kind of stack all of their tiles over here because when we go into some of the scoring, we are going to count up their points for each of those scoring things. So we're going to flip this over. And we are going to score for lily pads. So lily pads are going to score for your biggest group of connected lily pads. If a pool is stagnant or has one of these icons on them, which I need to remember what exactly those are called. What is that specific thing called? I guess I can look in pondweed. I should have remembered that because I was laughing every time Rodney said pondweed. So if a pool does have pondweed, that does not get counted for the lily pads. So if this pond here had pondweed because there wasn't a flowing source of water, I wouldn't be able to count these 2 lily pads. But because everything currently has a flowing source of water, we are going to get 2 victory points because we have 2 lily pads. So I'm going to move my frog 1, 2. And AI does not have any victory points because they're not good at this game. Zoolander. Yeah, that's a movie I haven't seen. I'm not gonna lie. Francis gets mad at me every time I haven't seen movies because I don't really watch movies that often. And Francis like wants me to watch movies more, but there's something about it. I just can't turn my brain off and allow myself to relax and watch a movie. But I have been getting better. We watched a movie called Your Name. Oh, so good. It's like an anime. Very good movie. Okay, so that is everything for the AI's turn. They just moved once, grabbed a tile. We scored that, so it is now back to me. I am wanting 1, 2, 3. I can't stop on a spot that has the cog, so I can't move the green. But if I take this Ooh, you could put it there. That's kind of cool. But then this would actually make all 3 of these pools stagnant because fountains can't run the water up a layer. Basically, you are going to have a fountain or a jet at the highest layer so that it kind of like runs down the layers. Hopefully that makes sense. To be honest, don't really know what I want right now. Can't even look at these tiles because I can't do that. Actually, I might go there. 1, 2, 3. I'll go here. I'm gonna grab this one because I feel like jets are really important. Nothing beats a jet 2 holiday. I don't. Oh, that has been stuck in my head for a month now. Have you watched K-pop Demon Hunters yet, Jenna? I sure have. Freaking love that. What about TV shows? I find it easier to get into since you know the characters more. Yes. So Francis and I do continuously watch TV shows together. We usually have like a TV show that we're going through that we watch when we eat dinner. So we actually just finished the last season of Schitt's Creek. Oh my goodness. Freaking love that show. So good. I cried many times. We also watched the documentary. Very good. And now I want to go and see where they filmed it because it's actually very close to where we live, which is kind of cool. Not sure Jenna and I can communicate now on. Half the things I say are movie quotes. Your Name is such an amazing movie. Now I want to cry. Ugh. I cried with that movie, Alan, so much. Okay, but Schitt's Creek ends so weird. It does a little bit, I will say. It does. Everyone kind of, I won't say. If anybody's watching Schitt's Creek right now, or wants to. It does end a little bit weird. Has the lizard TikTok been in your head? Or your feed / headspace? No. The lizard TikTok? I don't know what that is. Like it was supposed to have another season? Really? Anyways, yeah, we won't spoil it. I did not know that. It seemed like they like really thought about the ending a lot in like the documentary. But maybe they kind of stopped it more abruptly than I thought. Okay. So because I did grab this tile here that has the coins, I right away get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 victory points because I got the coins. The coins, oh yeah, we're good. So the coins have to be in a pool that has running or flowing water, which we sure do because there are 2 jets here. So we're good there. If I didn't have any flowing water to this pool, I wouldn't score the 5 coins. And even if I got flowing water to it after I placed this pool, I wouldn't then score the 5 coins. You have to have flowing water at this pool or in this pool right when you place it in order to gain the victory points for the coins that you placed there. So, yes. That is that. That is everything for my turn. We're going to go back to the AI. They are actually going to hop on to here. Which I don't know if I should put it there. It kind of has... How does it... They like have it with like the cog kind of popped over top of it. But, oh, there we go. So yeah. He'll go there. He is going to take this tile here as well. We're going to add that to their collection. We're not going to score anything because there's nothing there. But that is going to be there. We're going to flip over that tile. And this actually means now that I cannot move this pawn because the cog is there. So that kind of takes away the actions that you could possibly do, because I could on my turn move this white here, but now I can't in order to score for the fish. So I can only move blue or green. I kind of want to get more fish, to be honest, but that is the one that I want. Because me in my head, I'm like, I really want this to be symmetrical, but it doesn't have to be. Okay, so maybe I just move one space with blue. If I do that, I will mention that we are going to score for pools. So I think I'm okay with that because I'll be able to score for all of my pools. So I'm going to go 1. Could go 2. No, I'm just going to go 1 to here. I'm going to grab this one here, and we are going to, I could connect this here. I could connect this here. Could connect this here if I wanted. I just want all of the lily pads to be connected. I think I'm good with that, because that way we have connected water everywhere. This will automatically get me another 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 victory points. We good there. Okay, so we're gonna flip this back over. And then it is now the AI's turn, which again, they are going to move off of this pawn here. I think I'm just gonna put them on as little hats. It's too hard to take them off. I'm gonna move here. They are going to take this. And we are going to score for pools. So we are going to count 4 pools. So it is when either you or the machine triggers pool scoring, compare the number of pools in your fountain with the number of fountain tiles that the machine has collected. Whichever player has the higher number scores 7 victory points. The other player scores 0. So I have 4 pools. They have 3 tiles, so I do have more. So I am going to score 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 victory points. I do think that right now I am doing well, but I do think that the AI is definitely going to ramp up when it comes to their scoring, which I will kind of explain to you guys how that is going to happen in a second. But that is everything for their turn. They got their tile. They triggered the pool scoring. We're going to flip over this tile. It is now back to me. Oh my god, there's so many movie quotes in the chat. How it's done from K-pop Demon Hunters is on repeat all day. Heck to the yes. Schitt's Creek, the Taco Bell documentary. Ew, Brian. Oh my goodness. It lives rent-free in my head. Fit check for my napalm era is one of the best lyrics I've ever heard. That's so funny. When you go visit where Schitt's Creek is filmed, you got to start the trip with nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. I think Schitt's Creek was maybe being cut, but that last season is when it suddenly got all its popularity, which is très bad. Yes, that is. Is the sign there? Oh, it better be there. Hilarious. Jenna, did you get to visit the Your Name steps when you were in Japan, or did you watch the movie after you went? So I did watch the movie after we went to Japan. And I think that I knew about those stairs. Like, they're the stairs that people, like, go to like, with, like, relationships and stuff. I forget what they're technically called, but I knew the stairs when I saw them in the movie. But I don't think we actually went to the stairs when we were in Japan. Okay, so it is now my turn. I could move the green 3 and trigger the lily pad scoring if I wanted. Don't know if I want to do that though. I'm kind of tempted to take this one. The only thing is this is going to, because where I want to put it is going to get rid of this, whatever it's called. This jet 2 holiday. If I do this, it is going to make me add to here, here, and here, which is not great. Everywhere else does have these jets here because they all are connected to these jets. Eventually, I could grab a tile and add a jet to this spot here if I wanted to. I think I'm okay with that. So I think I'm going to move the green 1, grab this tile. It is going to add those, but once I do get flowing water to those spots, those will get taken away. So they're not negative, except when they're like, you know, when it comes to like scoring and stuff. But there's really nothing in those areas right now. So it's fine. But I do really want to start adding more pools, because adding this is going to make this into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pools instead of just one big pool. So whenever we do the scoring for pools now, I am going to have, once I get rid of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pools, which I feel like is very useful. Okay, so that is everything for me. AI is going to move again. They're not going to trigger any scoring, but they are going to take this tile here, add that to their supply. This is going to flip over. That is everything for their turn. They're not doing anything else. I just realized they did grab a tile that has coins. So they are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 victory points for them. They just get it right away. My favorite game based around a fountain and garden is Sanssouci. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I really want that game because I really love Michael Kiesling. He's actually, fun fact, probably one of my, I don't know if he's my favorite designer, but I really love his designs. He has a game called Miyabi that I absolutely love. And then obviously he designed Azul, right? Am I crazy? Is it Michael Kiesling that designed Azul? I could be wrong. I'm right. Whew. Thank goodness. I was panicking for a second there. I was like, am I crazy? Pretty sure he's the designer. Also, apologies for me just sitting there with my butt up. Anyways, it is now back to me. I am going to, I think, move this to here. This, I am going to be able to place one of these. And which one do I want to place? Oh, you had to go check. Yes, I did. Ugh. For some reason, I thought I was going crazy. I do think I'm going to take this tile here, which this one has a lily pad as well as a jet. So I'm going to place it here. That then means that this has a jet. This jet is putting water down these, and these are all going to be taken off because there's now flowing water, oopsie, to all of those spaces because water flows down. Love my Kramer and Kiesling games. Heck to the yes. So I kind of want to, there we go. So you guys can see here, I now have a jet here. So all 4 of these areas, there's now water flowing down them. And then that then makes all of everything have flowing water, which is awesome. And this still kept the lily pad that was originally on there, but now there's also a jet. There's also a jet to holiday. I need to stop. Sad I could only catch a little bit of the stream, but it's dinner time. Have a good night, everyone. Alan, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoyed the time that you were here. And yeah, have a great dinner and have a good rest of your night. Okay, so it is now the AI's turn. They are going to score more than I am when it comes to this. So they are going to move 1 space. They are going to take a tile. We're going to flip over and they are going to trigger fish scoring. So let me zoom you guys out again so you can see everything. They're going to score, or they're going to trigger fish scoring, and they are going to trigger whatever fish they have the most of. So currently right now, they have 3 white fish, they have 3 black fish, and you guys can see here, there is a wild fish. So whenever you see the tri-colored koi fish, that is considered wild, and they are just simply going to score for whatever fish they have the most of. If they're tied, obviously it's just going to be whatever is the most. So they're going to score for either white or black, and I do believe that in the solo game, if they are tied, whatever one you would score less for, they are going to score. So because I have 1 white fish, they're going to score for black fish because I don't have any and I'm not going to score anything. If the machine has the same number of multicolor, multiple colors of fish, the fish color that earns the fewest points, earns you the fewest points, will be scored. So they are going to score for black. So they're going to be 1, 2, 3 plus the wilds. They're going to get 4 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4. I literally have 0 blackfish, so I am going to score 0. I just realized you're on a leaf topper. I am. Yeah. This has been like the best thing ever that I got, which I can't believe that I didn't get the topper when I got the board game table. Don't know why. I'm like, I could have had this topper ever since I got my board game table back in 2022. It is the best thing ever. But anyways, both for like functionality and for just aesthetic purposes for me personally with like live stream and stuff, I think the wood background looks so much better than what's like under the table, the like felt kind of color. I am a leaf on the wind. Watch how I soar. Okay, so now that we are finished with scoring fish, it is back to me. We are going to replenish this here. Okay. I am going to... I kind of want to start getting some blackfish now. Because now that we know that Well, I guess I need to start triggering some more scoring. Only thing is the AI now has 3 lily pads. Not good. Okay. So, what do I want to trigger? Oof. I think I'm gonna move. I think I'm gonna move the white to this spot here. Actually, that's not gonna trigger the pool. If I move blue there, 1, 2, I'll be able to score the pool. I'll be able to take this. This will score me 5 victory points, and it will also get me a black fish. I think I'm going to place this here, like that. Hi, Walter. How's it going, bud? So right away, I am going to get 5 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. That has jets, so we're good. This is going to get flipped over. And then we are going to score 4 pools. So I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pools. They have 5. So I am going to get 7 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the one thing that I have over the AI is I have pools. Okay, so then it is now back to the AI. They are going to move to this spot here. They are going to take this tile. They are not going to trigger any scoring. That is everything for their turn. They are stopping me from actually being able to move this green. Oh my gosh. We're quoting things again. Don't mind us. If you know, you know. Oh my goodness. Okay. So the AI's next turn is going to be interesting, which I will explain to you guys when that happens. But it is back to me. The AI has had 6 turns, right? Because they started here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have 6 tiles. We good. Which, by the way, the game ends. The solo game specifically ends when the AI has done 2 loops around. So they're almost finished their first loop, so we're about halfway through the game. But once they have reached this spot a second time, that is going to be the end of the game. The end of the multiplayer game is triggered if these tokens, the bonus tokens, run out. Or whenever the last one from the supply is added onto the board, that triggers the end of the game. And then also for a multiplayer game, you are going to have a different amount of each of these tiles. And when one of these piles of tiles is run out, that triggers the end of the game as well. Okay, so I think I'm going to move 1 space with the white, and I am going to grab this one here. We are just about to trigger lily pad scoring soon, so I'm going to try to create the biggest group of lily pads while still creating my symmetrical fountain here because I'm crazy. So this will, again, oh shoot. I'm going to need a lily pad right here. And here, because these are all, this is not connected to these. No, that's not good. Okay, whatever, it's fine. Okay, so maybe I actually add this over here then? Is that crazy? Or I could even add it Nah. Nah. That's crazy. I need this to be symmetrical. No, Jenna. Don't do it for aesthetics. What are you doing, ma'am? Okay. That's fine. So everything is connected aside from this one here. But it's pretty. It's like when we play Carcassonne. I know I'm not supposed to be helping my opponent, but sometimes it's just too satisfying to fill the gaps in the map. Exactly. Ugh, the struggle. Okay, so that is me. That is everything for me. So now the AI moves to this spot here. Whenever they get to this spot, they are going to, let me make sure I'm doing this correct. So when the machine ends its movement on the bonus token space of the basin board, it draws fountain tiles from the spaces containing the other basin pawns. All tiles that the machine acquires in this manner are added to its tiles as normal. So they are actually on this turn collecting this tile, and this tile. So this is kind of how they are going to ramp up their game, because now they're going to start being a competitor for the amount of pools that I have. They're also gaining more coins. They're also gaining more fish and more lily pads. So with these 3 that they just got, they do gain 5 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And additionally with this, they are also going to, I believe, if there's a basin pawn on the bonus token space when the machine ends its movement there, add tiles from the spaces containing the other 2 pawns. So if this one was here, they wouldn't have gotten all 3. They would just got the 2. When the machine ends its movement on the bonus token spaces, you may discard any of the face-up bonus tokens and replace them with tokens randomly drawn from the supply. So this is a way in the solo mode for you to get different tiles here, which I actually think is really nice. I am saying hi, but I will not be able to stay. Oh, hello, Victoria. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Thank you so much for stopping in and saying hi, at least. I really appreciate that. Hopefully you're having a good night. And yes, I will watch later. I haven't heard much about this one. Yes, hopefully you enjoy watching this one later. It's very fun so far. Having a good time. Are we raging against the machine yet? Heck yes. Also, Paria, are you going to PAX U this year, Jenna? I am planning on going to PAX U this year. That is going to be my work convention. So I'll probably be quite busy for that convention, but hopefully I will still have time to hang out and game and stuff with friends, because that's what I miss the most. That is the one thing that made me sad about not going to Gen Con, is not being able to see friends and hanging out and playing games. I am good. Yes, I got to teach my kids and play Core Quest this morning. Oh, that's wonderful. I love that so much. I've heard some really great things about Core Quest, specifically for kids, obviously, because that's what it's made for. But it looks very cute. Okay, so that is everything for the AI. I need to decide if I want to replace any of these. And honestly, I do think that I want to replace a few of these. I'm going to replace both of these because I feel like neither of us are really collecting the orange fish. So I'm going to... I am so sorry. You guys might have heard that. I might have burped into the microphone. That's embarrassing. I am so sorry. Excuse me. It came out of nowhere in my defense. But anyways, I'm going to replace those because I'm not collecting orange. So we're going to replace it with these 2, which those are a little bit better because AI has a lot of black fish. I'm going to probably need to start collecting more of those. I have 2 at least. Oh, it's pariah. Or having a bagel? What are you talking about, Brian? It's paria, pariah, bagel, bagal. As long as there's no fountains coming out, we're good. I would certainly hope there's no fountains coming out. Fun fact, I've actually never thrown up in my life, so don't think it's something that you're going to see on stream, that's for sure. Because it's never happened. Clipped, Brian? You better not. Didn't hear a thing. Okay, thank the Lord. Because that would have been... I would simply just leave. What? Yes. Never in my life have I had a fountain come out of my mouth. Why are we talking about this? I don't know. Still on the fence with PAX U, but Carrie and I are thinking of going due to missing out on our US friends. Yeah, that's a really good idea. I think that's like really this year I've tried to kind of just like not travel to the US too much. Just give a little bit of space there just with everything. But I do have friends in the US. I also do really think that going to this kind of convention is really helpful for work. So I decided instead of going to a bunch of them, I was just going to choose one, and PAX U at the end of the year just felt like a good one to go to. So yes. Anyways, it's my turn. We have replaced things there. It is back to me. We do need to flip over all of these tiles so I know possibly what I can get. We are halfway through the game. I need to build up this side of my fountain, that's for sure. I'm just getting a lot of jets, you know? Whoa. How do I want to do this? I could go ahead and score for lily pads. We are going to score for lily pads next anyways, so I could also score for fish. The only thing is I don't really want to score for fish because the AI is going to gain more victory points than I am. We will also have to find someone to take care of our new puppy. Ryan, you guys got a new freaking puppy? Oh my goodness. Have I seen a picture of this puppy? I do think that I might have seen a picture of a new puppy. Have you posted a picture of the new puppy anywhere? Because I do think I remember seeing someone's new puppy, but I don't remember whose puppy it was. Did you get your passport? Not yet. I'm still waiting on it. But I do think that it's probably going to get, like, come in the mail anytime now. But yes. I'm hoping I get it very soon. What kind of puppy? Yes. What kind of puppy? Okay. What do I want to do here? I think I might... I think I'll just move the blue to here and grab this one. Now the only thing is, I will say fish eventually starts scoring you more victory points the higher, and I haven't even started doing the like the double level kind of thing. Is that I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Because, like, I could eventually do something like that. Because then this fish, since it's on the second level, will get me 1 victory point. or no, 2 victory points. This is 1 victory point. The only thing is right away, this is not going to get me any victory points because it doesn't have any flowing water. New baby blue Boston. Oh my God. That's so cute. To go along with our 3-year-old Boston. That's so sweet. Do you now have 2 puppies that look the same like Francis and I have, Penny and Walt, that look the same? We posted on the Discord family channel. See, I think that's where I probably saw it. Okay, so do lily pads also count? Yes, they do. So both lily pads and fish score per level that they're on. So I need to start thinking about maybe doing levels. Do I want to do that right now? To be honest, no. I think I'm just going to do this. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. We got him. We get him in 2 weeks, so still deciding on name. I'm leaning Ollie or Oliver. Oh, Ollie's really cute. That's so cute. Congrats, guys. That's so fun. Okay. Honestly, this game could probably definitely be played better. I will say that. Ugh. I don't like that. I don't like that at all, actually. Is that what I wanted to do? I guess. I guess it's fine. Or do I want to... No. If I place this here, though... that would then add another for my group of lily pads. Pistachio. I think it's adorable. He said no, because we would shorten it to piss or stash. Can you imagine saying that in public? Come here, piss. Our current Boston is named Charlie for Chaplin, so Ollie fits the Oliver Hardy to go along with the Hollywood Golden Silent Film era stars. I love that. That's great. Laurel and Hardy were great. Okay. So I think I'm okay with this, because I do know now that AI is going to move 1 spot. They are going to take this. They will right away get 5 victory points again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we are going to score for lily pads. So we are going to score. I'm going to score for my biggest group. Sadly, this one here is not connected yet. I need to have one here before this one is connected. So it'll probably be my next thing that I do, to be honest. So we're going to score 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for my 5 connected. AI does not score for connected. They just score for lily pads in general. So they're going to score 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is everything for their turn. It is now back to me. Like I said, I kind of want to go here and grab this black fish with the lily pad. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to move the green once we're going to take this, add this here, and that is that for me. I'm going to replenish. Just a bunch of fish. Are you coming to Breakout next year? Yes. Are you coming to Breakout next year? I'm planning on it. That'd be so fun. I would love that. I would love to be able to play a game with both of you. I'm a terrible influence. Okay, so that is everything for my turn. It is back to the AI. They are simply just going to move one space. They are going to get this tile here, which again gives them a 5 victory point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not great. And then, do I grab that? Kind of tempted, to be honest, because that'll give me a lot of fish. So I'm going to move one with the green pawn. That lands me on the green spot, so we are going to score for lily pads again. But I am going to take this one here. This will get flipped over. Oopsie. And... ooh, where am I going to put you? Do I put you here? Yeah, because if I put this anyway, it's not going to have flowing water, so I will not get the 5 victory points for this. So I'm going to put it over here so it is connected to flowing water. That will get me 5 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is going to score lily pads. So I am going to score for my biggest group, which is now all of them, which is great. This is going to get me 2 because it's on the second level. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 victory points for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm at 49. And then the AI is going to score 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is everything for my turn. AI is going to move 1. They are going to grab this one here. That is going to get them 5 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And, ooh, that got them 2 lily pads too. Ooh, is this for level up? Alex is talking like level up might be on again. I certainly hope you are coming, Jenna. If there's a level up, I will be coming 100% because I absolutely love level up. Nothing confirmed yet. Would love to get Carly to come to Breakout. Yeah, same. That girl needs to come to more conventions, but I totally get she has 3 kids. It's a little bit more difficult for her than me. Nothing confirmed yet. Alex was saying today in the live stream that it might be in late March this time, still early in decisions. I actually think I would prefer it to be in March, to be honest. That sounds like it would be pretty nice. Seattle's not too far from Toronto. Oh, I would love Carly to come to Breakout Con. That would be fun. Oh, that's what you said. Oh my goodness. I would love to get Carly to come for Breakout Con. Yeah. I want to do 3 days. Oh, yes. 3 days is like the best. Because also at Breakout Con, most of the time, a lot of Saturday, personally me, because I love shopping, I spend at the bring and buy. So like I don't get as many games played on Saturday. I still get quite a bit played on Saturday, which is nice. But yeah. So having the Friday and the Sunday to just full on focus on games is great. Okay. So that was AI, which we haven't actually done scoring yet. So we are going to score for pools. So for me, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is that right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No! Stop it. Stop catching up to me. Let's see what happens with pools. In the event of a tie, both you and the machine score 7 points. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have passed the 50 mark, so I am going to grab my 50 token and add it to my spot here. I'll message Carly, ramp up the pressure. Don't pressure. Pressure never gets you anywhere. March is going to be convention crazy. What is TCTC? Is March 13th to 15th. Then March 20th weekend will be breakout. What's TCTC? I'm trying to think what that is. It's okay, we can be the hardcore people staying up until 3 a.m. playing games when everyone else has left. Heck yeah. I don't know how Jenna will still be staying up when we left. I was dead. Oh, yeah. We always end up playing just the crazy games when it gets, past midnight. It's a good time. All right, so that is everything for the AI's turn. It is now back to me. What do I want to do? The AI is going to score fish next. There's no possible way for me to score anything right now, so I'm kind of just maybe more so preparing for fish to be scored. So what will the AI most likely be scoring? I think the one that they have most is black for sure. I think they have, oh, maybe not. It might be white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 white. And they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 again. Huh. So they have both 7 white and 7 black. How many do I have? I have 3 white and then I have 3 black. So I'm just going to score the same regardless. Unless I can get... This one here would get me... Oh, can't go there. The AI is there. Ooh, you know what I could do? No, can't do that. I'm really trying to layer, but layering seems to be difficult. Can't go there either. Maybe I just go to here again and take one of those tiles. I'll go 1, 2 to here, and I'm going to grab a tile. And I think I might just grab a black and a white. And then I will just add this here. That'll just get me more victory points, depending on which one they choose to score. Voidfall at 3 a.m. Even I'm not that hardcore. Terminal City Tabletop Convention in Vancouver. Ooh, very fun. I didn't know there was one in Vancouver. I'll have to let my friends Tom and Asha know, because they just recently moved to British Columbia. And they're big board gamers, so... all right, so that is everything for me. It is now the AI's turn again. They are going to go here. They are going to take this tile here. Flip this over. That doesn't gain them anything. We're not scoring anything, so it is now back to me, which I just realized that I cannot move this one now. I was planning on moving it and scoring fish. But actually, that's probably a stupid decision because they have more fish than I do. They now have 1 more white fish than I do. or one more whitefish than they had before. We could go ahead and score pools, but I think we would end up having the same. Unless I split up something. No, I couldn't. None of this one wouldn't allow me to split up any pools. 1, 2, 3. I could grab this. That would just get me more fish to score, which is good. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll go 1, 2, skip over 3, grab this one, which gives me 1 more white and 1 more black fish. Place that there. This is a very large pond. I know I have very few friends going to TCTC though. This would not work because it doesn't have any flowing water to it. Ugh. I'll do that. I think I'll just do that. Okay, that is me. AI is going to move 1 space to here. We are going to score for fish at the end of this round. They're going to grab this. That's going to get them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have passed 50. They're actually like getting very close to me, and it's getting a little bit too close. I'm getting a little uncomfortable. Okay. They're actually, I think they might. Ooh, Jenna, you got to come to Nerdfest in Michigan? How far is Michigan, Joe? Do you drive there or do you take a flight? AI's tiles are getting out of hand over here. Okay. So AI got those. We are going to score for fish, which, let's see what they have more of. I think they have more white than they have black, but I could be wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 white. And then they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 black. So they have the same of both of them. So whatever one I would score less of, I'm going to score for that. So I think that is my white. 1, 2, 3, 4. I would get 5 victory points for white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I would also get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to get 5 for both of them, so that's fine. So AI gets 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whew. Whew, this is stressful. I drive. The con is 3 hours from me in a hotel. Oh, that's nice. I guess it's Detroit, Michigan? Is it in Detroit? End of March? Oh, but that's so close to Breakout Con. Joe, come to Breakout Con. I'll come to Nerdfest if you come to Breakout Con. I'm just kidding. Okay. So that is everything for AI. They got their tile, got their victory points, got their victory points for their fish. I got the victory points for my fish. It is now me again. What do I do? That's the question. I really want to do some layering, but it's just not working out for me. It's very difficult, like, because I guess, like, obviously you're gonna have at some point some of these pool weeds. Is that what they're called? Pool weed? Yeah, all the cons are overlapping. Just the other side of Detroit. Ah, okay. You also said deal. All right. Okay. Oh, we did not replenish. What do I want to do? I still really want to make my pond symmetric, or symmetrical. 1, 2. Could grab that one. Because this one has... Ooh, could do that. I might do that. 1, 2. I'm going to grab this one. It does have the... whatever it's called. The orange fish. But I think that's okay. I think I'm going to do this. Because this will then add... another lily pad. It also makes it so this one does not get pool weed. Pond weed? Pond weed. I think it's pond weed. Because there is flowing water there. So, I think we're good in that regard. Okay. I just really want to start stacking a little more, you know? So that is everything there. AI is going to move here. They're going to grab this one, of course. They're going to gain, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 victory points. This is going to be a very close game. We are not going to be triggering anything. And then how many pools do they have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That'll be 15. Because I think this is my last turn. What do I do? What do I do? I don't know. I don't really want to move this one because that's going to mean that they get one less. They are going to get this one unless I move it. I'm going to move this one because then they won't be able to get this one. Three. I can grab this. I could put this here. Or here. That means everything is still having water flow. Everything's still good. This will just connect 2 more lily pads. Which I don't think we score lily pads again. I could be wrong. Do. Okay. Final rewards are scored in the same manner as above. I forget if you like score each thing once more at the end or not. Final rewards. Final rewards are given at the end of the game. Pools, fish, and lily pads are all awarded one last time. Yes, that's what I thought. When tallying final rewards for fish, each player may choose which colored fish they would like to personally score. Okay, good. Okay, so that actually works because we are going to be scoring for lily pads again. That will get me a lot of victory points for lily pads. Does that cover up? It covers up nothing that I need now because I've already scored for those coins. So I'm going to put that there. This is a very not symmetrical. This is a very asymmetrical fountain. But I'm okay with it because I'm scoring lots of victory points. So that is everything for me there. The AI is then going to take their turn. They're going to go to their last spot here. This does trigger the end of the game. They again are going to look at the other pawns. Because there is a pawn here, they're not gaining another tile. So they're only gaining the tiles for these two pawns here. So they're going to gain one for this and this right here. These will get flipped. And then I would be able to obviously replace these tiles here, but there's no point in that. So we are just going to go to final rewards. So we are going to score for lily pads, pools, as well as fish. And then we'll move on to see if I won or the AI won. So let's do lily pads first. So we're going to score for our largest connecting group of lily pads. All of my lily pads are connected. So I'm going to gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those are for all of my second level lily pads. And then 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 victory points for my lily pads. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm at 25. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lily pads for them. So they're going to go to, oh gosh, 23. I'm scared. This is too close. They are going to score more victory points than me. I think when it comes to pools, I think they have more than I do, which really freaking sucks. I should have just grabbed one of these for endgame scoring. Ugh. But then that would have like cut off some of the pawns and stuff. So it's fine. So now we're going to score for pools. I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. They definitely have more than me. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I think they might have beat me, which is not good. No. So they do, because they got more than me in pools, they're going to get 7 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for pools. Okay, and then we're going to score for fish. Dang it. This would have been a great one for me to take, because that would have gotten me 5 victory points for this. I don't think I would have been able to place it anywhere, though. Well, maybe I could have. I might have been able to place that one, but it's fine. I don't think I was able to even, because I think that's where I came from. Anyways, we're going to score for whatever one I have more of, which I think I counted and I have the same for each of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 white. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I only have 4 black now because I think I covered up one of my black fish? Question mark. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I'm going to score for white fish. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I lost. Bonus points for aesthetics, but your fountain looks better, so you win. Yeah, look at this crazy fountain over here. What's happening? This is the most wild fountain I've ever seen in my life. Okay. I think they're probably going to get for white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 victory points, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I think they actually have 9 for black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, they have 9 for black. Oh, dang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 victory points for their black fish. And I think that's everything. Coins you just score at the time of getting them. By level, they don't have any levels for their fish or their lily pads. So I do believe that that is the final score. Their tiles aren't even connected. I know, like, what the heck? What are you even doing over there, buddy? What kind of fountain are you building? That doesn't even make any sense. Just water going everywhere. Just spilling. My last game with Aaron, I rolled a 20 on the initiative dragons die. It was very close, and I did win by 2 points. Oh, dang. Nice. We played Unconscious Mind. Woof. Oh, yeah, the dragon die. That was wild. That actually, like, worked for, like, the majority of our games. She doesn't even go here. She doesn't even make fountains. She doesn't even build fountains. What are you doing? Okay, so unfortunately I did lose. I finished with a score of 80 victory points, where the AI scored 89. It's sad, but that was a lot of fun. Honestly, like, at the beginning of the game, I think I got overly confident. And I thought I was, like, doing really good. And I'm like, wow, I'm going to easily win this game because I'm completely tearing this AI to shreds because I was, like, 20 victory points ahead. But, like I said, like I anticipated at the beginning of the game, I felt like the AI was going to ramp up in victory points quite a bit when it came to scoring those rewards because they are just gaining so many tiles by the end of it. And obviously you have to try to keep up with the amount of tiles that they have for the pool scoring. You have to keep up with the amount of lily pads that they're gaining and fish that they're gaining because they're just gaining a bunch. They may not be getting the multipliers, which I think that's something that I need to work on with my next game of fountains, is the fact that I didn't do enough layering. But I think I was just too scared to have the pond weed or the pool weed or whatever it's called added into my pond, which I think it's fine to add it, but you do have to eventually get rid of it so that you're able to score those ponds or pools when it came to the scoring. So, yes. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. What is in my throat? I'm dying. Everyone hydrate. Whew. Okay. Whew. This game looks brain burny. I have a paper brain. It is honestly very brain burny. Very satisfying. I will say one thing that I'm a little bit sad about with this in regards to the solo mode is in the multiplayer game, there are these, what are these called? Fountain design cards, which are basically like public objectives. You're going to shuffle up these and then you're going to have 3 fountain design cards for the game. for everyone to score at the end of the game. So these are public objectives that everyone is going for in the multiplayer game, but in the solo game, you don't use the fountain design cards, which makes me really sad. As someone that really loves objectives, you don't use these in the game. I'm not really sure. I think some of them just won't work with the AI, obviously, but like the 3 that I shuffled and dealt out here, you would get 1 additional victory point per feature at a level 3 or higher. A level 3? Girl, I was having a hard time getting to level 2. What do you mean level 3 or higher? That's wild. But anyways, yes, you'd gain 1 extra victory point for any features. So fish, coins, lily pads, or jets at a level of 3 or higher. You'd get 2 victory points for every visible coin icon that you had in your fountain. And then you'd gain 4 victory points per set of red, black, and white fish that's visible in your fountain. So that's one thing that I'm really excited to play with when it comes to the multiplayer game of this one, is the objectives, the public objectives, or fountain design cards. But sadly, you do not play with them in the solo game. So yes, I will also mention in the solo mode, there is difficulty levels. So this is really embarrassing, but I was playing on the easy mode. So with the easy mode, this will determine how many victory points the AI will get for certain things. So in the easy difficulty, the points for the fish are 1 victory point each. Points for the lily pads are 1 victory point each. Points for the most pools is 7, obviously. And then points for coins is always going to be 5 victory points. For every difficulty, if they have the most pools, it's always going to be 7 victory points. And for every difficulty, they're always going to get 5 victory points for each coin icon that they gain. But the points that they get for their fish and their lily pads changes for the difficulties. So you're going to get 1 victory points for each of them in the easy. They're going to gain 2 victory points per fish. That's wild. That would have been really difficult. And 1 victory point for lily pads in medium, and then 2 for each of them, both fish and lily pads, in the hard mode. So if this game eventually gets too easy for you, you can up the difficulty. But like I said, I was playing on easy and I lost. So is this coming out soon or what? So Bored to Play just asked Andrew from the op today when Fountains is going to be available, and they are releasing this late August. So sometime within the next 3 weeks. Is that how many? 2 weeks? Is there 2 weeks left of August? Sometime within the next 2 weeks it'll be released. Both, I believe, in retail as well as on their website. So keep an eye on it there. I think September. No, it's not coming out in September. Andrew said late August. But you never know. But the pre-orders have the December 31st, 2025 date, which is we don't know whenever it releases. The op site, it says coming soon. Yeah, so Andrew did say late August. So, yes. Would you be up for Moon Colony Bloodbath? Actually, Ryan, I've already played Moon Colony Bloodbath. We played that last weekend. I actually just recently got a copy. I didn't realize you can play Moon Colony Bloodbath solo, and I actually might be playing Moon Colony Bloodbath solo in a live stream next week. It might be the one that I decide to play next week. We will see. But I really enjoyed Moon Colony Bloodbath. Did not expect that whatsoever. Natalie, board gamer girl, brought it here, and she's like, let's play it. And I was like, okay, sure. Not really my type of game. Don't usually like crazy things happening in my games. I guess it is fun. Now that I've played it, I understand the hype. It is so good. Oh my goodness. So much fun. I actually really enjoy, basically you're like creating an engine of cards. It is like an engine building, tableau building game, but also you're like destroying your engine too, which I think is super cool. Oh my goodness. I loved it. Beautifully, I told you. Yeah. Freaking good. I love like all of the different cards that you can like build up an engine with, but then also like tear down your engine to like get you more people. Super cool. Yeah, very happy. I now have a copy of that. And like I said, I might be playing it solo next week on stream. So yes, I'm waiting for my copy of Ofrenda this week. Ooh, fun. That is such a good one. Ooh, yay. We have our, a copy ourselves. Nice. Ooh, interesting. I love engine building and tableau building. I think I need to check this game out. Yeah, Kim, it is a very, very cool, very unique game. Didn't think I would like it, but yeah, you're like building up an engine, but then also like timing and like just depending on what happens, because basically you're building up cooperatively this like deck of cards that are going to be flipping over different bad things and good things for certain people, and you're like trying to deal with all of those bad things that are going to be killing your people, and you can give up some of your engine in order to give you more people, because if you ever run out of people, you like lose and you're out of the game. So yeah, you can like discard cards from your engine in order to give you more people so that you're not dead, if that makes sense. So very cool. Jenna, Alex said I had to pick the Vindication expansions. Which one do you want to try the most? Ooh, I don't know. Check out our coffee setup text. Curious to hear your reaction. I actually want to see your coffee setup. Please hold. Who else did you send? Oh, it was Oh, that's a fancy freaking coffee maker. Holy crap. It's so pretty though. The one thing that I will say that I was sad about is I didn't realize our coffee maker is like the basic like stainless steel. And I think the coffee maker that we got, or like the espresso machine that we got, you can also get it in black or I believe in white. And I'm a little bit sad that we got the stainless steel. I was more sad about it at first, but I think it's kind of growing on me, the stainless steel, but I really love this white one. That's so nice. And also Francis wants to get nicer mugs, some actual like latte mugs. So I will probably be getting some nicer mugs as well. And you also have a little tamping station like us. Ugh. And you have a fancy, our friend actually brought a grinder to our house. Our espresso machine has like a connected grinder, but apparently getting a grinder off to the side is actually better because it's like better quality and more like customizable, I guess. I have some extras for your machine if you want. Ooh, what extras do you have? Did you used to have the same machine as we do? Nice. I want to probably try before I buy. Too many games I want recently released. Moon Bunny and A Place for All My Books mostly. Oh, I am so excited. I actually emailed Smirk and Dagger today to possibly get a final copy of A Place for All My Books because I do have a copy here, but it is the prototype. I don't know if they've changed much since the prototype, but I did email them about possibly getting a finished copy and possibly getting a deluxe version because the deluxe version is absolutely beautiful. But yeah, That one has been like one of my favorites this year for solo. Also, Moon Bunny is absolutely beautiful. That's one that has like caught my eye at a lot of conventions recently. Because they've been showing it off at conventions for a while. And I was like tempted to back it, but I didn't. Also, one that I am like this close to backing right now is the Voynich puzzle. Freaking so excited about that game. I also want to pre-order from Gen Con / Eschen releases, Echoes of Time, Tiexnia, I don't know how to pronounce that one. Oh my goodness. Koi, Sims board game. I'm actually very excited for the Sims board game. That one looks very fun. I actually watched a how to play for it today because I was interested in it and how it plays. I'm really excited for Koi as well. Ugh, so many good ones. A Walnut portafilters, dosing rings, etc. Ooh. Well, you are very nice, Ryan. If you are not using them, I will accept. But I want the Voynich puzzle. Carrie loves it. Ugh. Have you backed it yet, Ryan? Because I will let you know that my friend Kat and I both really want it, but we don't want to pay the like crazy shipping price. I think the game itself is it 40 or 60 euros? And then shipping is 20. So we were like, maybe we should go in all together and do one of like the 3-pack or whatever to save on shipping. So if you do want to back it with us, Kat and I are looking for like one, or I think you can get a 3-pack or a 5-pack of games. So if you want to, yeah, let me know, Ryan, if you want to back it with us to save on shipping. But anyways, friends, I am going to finish up the stream here. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. A huge thank you again to the Op for sponsoring today's stream. Be sure to keep your eyes open for Fountains. Like I said, it will be releasing within the next few weeks, towards the end of August. So very exciting. Hopefully this stream gave you a good feel of how the game plays solo. I'm excited to play this one multiplayer as well. Like I said, it adds in those design cards, the Fountain design cards, which I'm excited to see those in play. But yeah, let me know how you guys liked it. If you're watching this in a video, then let me know down in the comments. In chat, thank you guys all so much for hanging out with me. Kim, Ryan, Brian, My Cryptic Adventure, good night. Everybody else in chat, Joe, I don't know if you're still here. Tiny Tactician, thank you all so much for hanging out tonight. And yeah, hopefully you have a good rest of your night. And I will see you in a video or a stream later. Bye, friends.